Hey guys, it's me Drake. I'm gonna play a little bit of Adventures of Pip for you. I'm gonna do this. I'm play through the prologue level, then I'm gonna jump right to the my save file right here and do the first boss fight. Because I've pretty much unlocked everything on this. So let's just jump in here. And here's the prologue, and well, it's pretty silly. But this game's art style is like really interesting. So I'm I like it. The story is very inconsequential, but the world that they made, it's a really cute world, and I like the style of which it inhabits. Uh, yeah. So like it's an interesting lore, but it's very all inconsequential because it's very simple here. Because it's kind of all tongue in cheek. The world is basically like pixels. Like if you, I think this is the part where they explain it, but uh, like pixels, like pixel people live in different it's segregated really. If you look if you look 16-bit, you live in upper class royalty. 8-bit, you live in the middle class. Singular pixels, you look like this guy. You're a peasant. But this game has a lot of charm to it. It's all tongue in cheek, especially with the world it's trying to set up. It's kind of like the Lego Movie and Wreck-It Ralph in that respects, where it's just kind of self-aware. But it has that really delightful charm here. And just like that, you're jumped right into it. Yeah. Okay, if you haven't. So when I first started this, I thought I actually had to get this person something to eat. Yeah. Turns out you don't. Okay, so this is Pip, and he's nothing special right now. All he has is jumping and gliding. It's not really much of a glide. It's kind of a slight glide. And all these little things right here, your currency, yeah. I'll show you this one. You can just hold B to glide. That's it. You gotta check for secrets in this game because they like to hide the secrets from you. Alright, so yeah, there's your gliding. Makes you fall a lot slower. And okay, here's the thing that you have to wrap your head around. You have to, when you're jumping on an enemy, you have to hold the jump button when you're jumping on them, and you'll jump higher. Like that. Let me show you, this is regular jumping. So it's yeah, there's that. And this is, yeah, that's the jump you want. Look at all this. This game will constantly be doing this, shifting the environment to make it a lot more challenging for your, more, upgraded forms. I like that background art. It's really good. You only visit this area once. You'll never be able to come back to it. Yeah, this game has a lot of lame jokes. A lot of lame square jokes. And it's omniprevalent. I'm not gonna concern myself too much with the loot. Hey, and here's what I like about this game is they reward you for, testing your platform prowess. You know, you get all these little loot. But now we have to continue. By the way, there's a little interesting things about these enemies that I'll get to after a matter of fact. Okay, so here's the more of the plot. Yeah, it's a you know, typical video game story of rescue the princess, because really that story has been here for like years. So it's like, why fix something that isn't broken? That being said, I wish they had like a little bit more depth into the story, but you know, let's fall. You know, it's safer to fall back on humor and charm. See, now the king and queen are blocks. Soak in this area, by the way, because once you complete this prologue level, you are never coming back to it. Yeah. I think she's going to fall into the annals of history of one of the cheesiest queen characters in video games. Yeah, the king's kind of a jerk. Like, here's the thing, go find a hero to save my daughter. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, they haven't, like, everyone has low expectations of singular pixels, or at least people who are starting off as singular pixels. So much more powerful than you go. Oh my god. What a fucking spaz. Yeah, he's kind of a dick the whole way through. If only Sir Chad were here to rescue the princess. Oh my god, you will meet Sir Chad. We will meet Sir Chad and he will be a dick, but not in this particular playthrough. Okay, here's the checkpoint. And your health is restored, but you don't. Yeah, you don't get your health back. By the way, you can like spam back in here, but like enjoy the time that you have here in this little area, because this is the best designed area because of all the lighting. Because once you step out these doors, there she is. She's turning everybody into pixelated, deforming everyone into blocks. I just took that guy's loot. This guy's not talking. Okay. Yeah, they give you like really pathetic amounts of loot at the start of this. You have to buy that upgrade that gets you more loot. Okay, here's the first level. And we're gonna play through this one, and then I'm gonna jump straight into one of the boss levels on my save file. Let's see. You see there? That over again. Okay. Now here's an interesting thing about these enemies. Okay, these enemies right here. You saw them in the prologue, and you saw me like jumping on them, waiting for them to respawn. Okay. No other enemy respawns. So, you just hit them, and they'll come back. And you'll hit them, and they'll come back. But this guy that I just killed, he's not coming back. Until I like zone out and come back, then he'll come back. But, you know, these guys will infinitely respawn, so you don't have to waste loading time. And what I'm saying about this is that you can use this area right here to farm loot. with no load time. He's like, come here, this is the first screen too. See? Sometimes they won't drop it. Don't let it discourage you. They'll just keep going at it and you'll get enough loot to buy whatever it is you wanted to buy. But from that's an interesting thing to have. So, and once you have the amount that you need, then you can move on. And okay, so here's this person. Okay, so this, yeah, like collectibles in this game come in the form of villagers. You find villagers, 3 villagers throughout each like world. You save them, and then they get added to your collected. And I think that's the only requirement the game asks for you. Okay, so let's just get this treasure chest. Oh, see, heel turn. Oh man, they lured you in with that treasure chest. This game will do that a lot. You'll see a treasure chest, they'll try to lure you in, and it's like, oh, I want to get this. So she like her big evil plan is to reduce the pixel, like everything to just singular pixels, except for herself. Oh, but what was that apparition that was calling me? Look at this. Look at this beautiful scene right here. So great. I thought you were probably a tree stump. Oh my god. Even the guys who are bestowing power upon you don't, like, expect much from you, but he's gonna bestow power on you. So, here's the... Yeah, he was killed by these little fossilized beetles over here. Yeah, enough about you. You are a hero, Pip. Yeah, so this is where you get your powers to change forms. See? Now you're 2D. Okay, now, 2D, like, second form Pip is a lot faster. Actually, he's the fastest form you'll ever have. Whereas, like, regular Pip is, a lot slower. But you lose some things when you transform into this form. First of all, you have an attack. You have a combo there, too. But you can't glide, and you can't jump as high. But you can build up momentum pretty good. Okay, so this is where he teaches you that these glowing blue creatures right here are basically what you use to transform. I don't like, you kill them, and they give you the ability to transform. That's what they do. That's what they're there for. We don't need him. Okay, so yeah, here's another thing that second form Pip can do. He can wall jump like this. Okay, so yeah. The first level of each world... Oh crap. The first level of each world features like a rescued villager that you need to save in order to unlock a shop back at town. So that was the guy that owns the item shop, where you can buy items and stuff. So, like many of Pip's like human forms can slide on a wall, but like this form of Pip is the only one who can jump walls. So there's practical use to him, and he's the only one who can wall jump. He's the only one who can stick to the wall. See, if you hold on to the wall like this, he'll just slide down. And see, this game is slowly introducing you to secret areas. So here's what I found out that I could have done. Oh shit, not that. Here's the secret area. Okay. And here's this giant loot box that we were denied. See, you still could have collected that. This won't stop the game from actually trying to do that multiple times. Ah, shit. Well, that's what happens when you die. Oh boy. Let's try that again with a bit more of a perfect run. Oh my god. Because, you know, at least when you screw up like this, you're not, like, punished harshly for it. You just, like, start back over again. And the levels are designed to where, like, it's, like, unabsolvably punishable. You just have to start the game over from the last checkpoint. It's not like it's... If you've learned anything from your previous encounter in the level... Ah, shit. Then you should know. Then you should probably know what to do. I don't know why I'm screwing up so hard right here, because usually this level's a breeze. Oh, yeah. This area is filled with traps. And there it is, your first checkpoint. Now you notice that bug right there went right into that wall. So that just means one thing. Secrets. See, you gotta keep your eye open for that. Okay, so I don't need to get that guy. See, okay, so let me show you something. Yeah, that's how you break your previous one, okay? Block Pip does not run fast. He's not fast enough to catch up with these falling blocks. But his second form runs fast enough to outrun these blocks. And that's pretty cool. And you always gotta be checking this. Okay, here's the other thing. You have to use your wall running and your wall jumping capabilities. Oh man, I screwed that up. Oh well. See, it's okay. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay to make mistakes in this game. This game's not overly punishing you for it. Now here's where it teaches you to get out of the... You gotta hold A or ZL to morph back. There's the last villager over there, although you may not have noticed it. Oh my god, don't fall into that trap of know when to hug the wall. And there you go, you got all three of the villagers, and new loot box. Oh god. Yeah, the edge grabbing is kind of the thing that kind of probably will annoy you about this game, because it's like, it's really undefined, like what constitutes a ledge grab. See, say like, you don't know what's a ledge grab until you actually, you know, take your hand off something. But we've reached the end of the first level. Oh, that's good. So you gotta jump through this thing. Okay, so let me jump through this level. We'll teleport here, and it'll tally up all your findings. It'll tally up all your findings, and you know that's perfect. So it only really counts the villagers found in here as a perfect run. So and you can do this as many times as you want. It's not like that harsh on completionists. And also, that villager we helped is back. So now we can go visit him. And see what he has. We go into his room. Yeah, so now, so he rebuilt his shop back here, and now you can buy stuff from him. So you can buy a health potion, don't need that. Another health potion, don't need that. Don't need this, don't need this. The only thing you kind of need is, I think, is a Bit Force thing, but I'm not going to buy it. And this heart piece. You know, you can buy as many heart pieces, I think, as you want. But I'm not going to buy all that now. Instead, I'm just going to jump to my current save file where I am slightly upgraded and a bit more further into the game. So, see you then. Okay guys, so here's my copy of my current save. I'm just going to jump right to the final boss of the forest area. And show off Pip's third form. You're not going to get the story event that goes with it, but you know, I can at least showcase some things. So here's a 16-bit Pip. A few things different about him. First of all, I got all the upgrades for him, so he can do a lot of pretty cool stuff. I've got the the Zelda sword upgrade thing. And I also have the upgrade where I take half damage. Pretty much. Okay, so here's the thing about 16-bit Pip. He is way heavier. So like, any type of jumping platforms that you may come across, he's not going to... It's not going to work on him. He can't bounce on them. There's also the idea that he is too heavy. Like, okay, look at this. He immediately falls down on the wall. He's too heavy. Like, everything about him, his character, is that he's too heavy. I can't even bounce off the wall. I have to go back to my 8-bit form to even be capable of doing anything. This entire level is built around the fact that Pip has to be on his second form. There's a secret door down there, by the way, if you wanted to know that. There's also a place for a villager to be right there. I'm not going to go for it. I also have the loot upgrade. I also have the punching upgrade for Pip. I have all the loot upgrades, and so like I'll get like twice the amount of loot for fallen enemies. I also have the loot tractor beam thing. Yeah. 16-bit Pip can also use a sword. He's the only one who can break, like, I think, stones, and he can move objects. But there are no objects to movable objects in this level, so. Okay, so this one actually kind of kicked my ass when I first played this. There we go. It no longer kicks my ass. There you go. And there was a villager over there. If you wanted to try to save it, just go up here. But let's move on. And here's the checkpoint for the boss. And ideally, you would kill this thing, get your 8-bit form back, and then just do this. Like, all these boss battles are framed in a way to make Pip be in his weakest form during dialogue. Yeah, this one's a little challenging. You need to, like, see, you need to be on this bouncy house thing. It's kind of hard. Okay, so here's the boss. It's a centipede, or a giant caterpillar. Don't know. Okay, so you just have to hit him on the head 3 times. That's basically how you do it. The fight will progressively get harder because now there are death spikes. And now he's doing this because he's protecting his head. Fun fact, he'll do that every time you hit him on the head, so... But you literally just have to, like, hit him on the head 3 times and, like, he'll fuck off. Except that part. There you go. So yeah, that was the boss. That was the first boss of the game. Sorry I didn't do it organically, but you know, I wanted to show off because throughout the entire first forest area, you're not going to unlock your 3rd and final form. So I just wanted to show that off for a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, that's the long and short of Adventures of Pip. Buy Adventures of Pip. I donated it to the Kickstarter, and it was a good idea. I like the idea, and it's such a wonderful game. Like, I've been playing this nonstop. It is charming, and it is just full of life. Like, it's on Wii U and Steam right now. Go get it. It's so good.